Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Now to do the top 10 most unpopular opinions of everything else. So since you guys pretty much agree sometimes with me, there are some times where you don't agree with me. So let's get top 10 most unpopular opinions. Coming in number 10 is that I think Goosebumps 2 is worse than the first film. Now, a bunch of people absolutely love Goosebumps 2. It's one of the best Halloween movies of all time, or say one of the best kids films of all time. For me, I'm not just up there with you guys. I love the first film so much. It's there in my heart. It's one of my favorite films of all time. But the sequel, however, is a bit worse than the original. I'm waiting for a third film, but yeah, I was not very interested or wow on the sequel that much. It has some good moments, but overall this movie is pretty much an okay film. Coming number 9 is that I prefer Lily over Clyde in The Loud House. Now a bunch of people are like, why are you doing this? I thought Clyde has more of a character than Lily. Can you stop doing can you please prefer Clyde over Lily? Guys, dear viewers, I prefer Lily over Clyde just because she's more on the less annoying side. Because sometimes Clyde can kind of be annoying. Sometimes not loud. I kind of hate him in that episode. Sometimes I liked him. You know, he's a mixed character in the episode. For Lily, yes, she has some good episodes like Any Given Sunday where she pretty much stops her siblings from pretty much doing stuff. I mean, it's more of a character. For Clyde, he has a good amount of episodes, but for me, I think Lily's much better than him. Coming number 8 is that I was never a fan of Augie and the Cockroaches. Now this YouTuber, I forgot his name, but he just told me that you should do like Augie and the Cockroaches videos, but I'm not really a big fan of the show. I do watch the show, but I'm not a big fan of it. I only watched a few episodes, and that was it. I thought the theme song was okay, but every plot is just doing the same thing. Like say, Augie's not trying to stop the cockroaches from hurting his soulmate or so whatever. And because the show has no dialogue, so yes, I kind of get bored with the show. So overall, the show is pretty much kind of a forgettable show. Coming number 7 is that I did not like Tricked at all in The Loud House. Now, a bunch of people were like, why do you hate Tricked? Why don't you like Tricked? It is one of the greatest specials of The Loud House. It is clearly awesome. You clearly don't even have a brain. Okay, dear viewers, calm down. I don't like Tricked that much, but because Lincoln and Clyde's main plot was not very interesting. I will just go to the sisters plot with the whole Halloween thing. It was very much interesting, but half of them being ruined by a Clink and McCloud episode was just kind of bad. And the villains here are really bad. I did not like the portrayal here. The return of the bullies from the Loudest Yard was pretty much really bad. I didn't like those in the characters in the episode, and I still hated them here. Still terrible. I did not like the villains, and sometimes the jokes, yes, they're bad. But I can't say this is a good episode. I can't say this is a bad episode, guys. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. And I respect yours, but yeah, just please respect mine. And yeah, I can be among good opinions, but yeah, here's my unpopular opinions. Coming here, number 6 is that I just never liked the Legends of Bikini Bottom miniseries. Now, a bunch of you guys absolutely love the miniseries. Half of you hated this miniseries. I'm on the percent on I don't like this miniseries at all. Firstly, there's barely any good episodes to talk about here. I gave the miniseries a 4.2 out of 10. It was a bad rating for a miniseries, but there are only 2 episodes that I kind of enjoyed. The rest of the miniseries is pretty much forgettable or downright terrible or really bad in comparison. The Monster Kingdom Bikini Bottom was just dull and boring. Welcome to Pokemon Triangle is pretty much okay, and that's it. Curse of the Hex, nothing else to say. Main J rip-off of episodes I've seen before that were way better than this. Trench Billies are well, just rip off and terrible designs for the characters and a forced ending. And Sponge Kano, yeah, I didn't like this episode at all. Squid torture, boring on plot, and a big waste of a volcano eruption story. Now that's pretty much my opinion on the Legends of Bikini Bottom miniseries. If you want to know more, just go watch my videos on that miniseries. Coming in the top 5. The top 5, I think I prefer Krabby Land over the camping episode. Now, a bunch of you absolutely love the camping episode. One of the greatest SpongeBob episodes of all time is worse than Krabby Land. I prefer Krabby Land not just because it's a Mr. Krabs episode, just because I like the part where he gets tortured. Though the part where SpongeBob gets tortured is kind of cringy. Overall, this episode's great and has a good amount of comedy, I can say. And P.S. Funny Pants reference this episode. Thanks a lot, Season 4. Good job. Coming here, number 4 is that I just never liked mustard. This is an unpopular opinion on what I like around the real world. But yeah, I just never liked mustard at all. I know a bunch of you like mustard. Overall, for me, I just never got into mustard. Let's get into the top 3. Number 3 has to go to I was never a fan of Captain Marvel. Now, a bunch of people absolutely love Captain Marvel, but for me, I thought this one was my second least favorite film in the MCU. A few jokes didn't work for me. The whole reveal of Nick Fury is pretty much, like say, scratch thigh right here was actually a joke. That was pretty much a cringy joke. And Captain Marvel can be kind of a boring superhero at times. And yeah, I was never a big fan of Captain Marvel. Definitely a 6.5 out of 10 my rating scale. I mean, it's not bad. It's not terrible. I'm just saying that it's not as good as everyone else says it is. Coming number 2 is that I think Diary of a Kid 3 is the best out of the trilogy for the Diary of a Kid kids and movies. I know a bunch of you people love Roderick Rules is the best out of the trilogy. For me, Dog Days is the best out of the trilogy. It has a good amount of characters and I like say funny moments. I think the best funniest moment was the part where the dog actually I don't know, but I think bite the whole meat and Nick's. Everyone pretty much liked it at the end. Yeah, that was a funny joke. This is a really good movie. Coming here, number 1 is that I like Spider-Man 3 over the first film. Now, a bunch of people are like, why do you like Spider-Man 3? It's the worst out of the trilogy. Come on. This is pretty much bad. And Harry Osborn's actor is pretty much awful in terms of how he acts, and the villains are bad. Guys, calm down. This is a good movie, not just because of all those things, just because I love the action scene at the end, and it has some good moments, and yeah, it has a lot of good moments. And the Emo Pierre thing, really need to stop hating Emo Pierre, guys. He's good here. So that's my top 10 unpopular opinions. Hope you agree with my opinions, guys. If you disagree with most of my opinions, comment down below and tell me your thoughts. And if those who haven't, if you want to know about my opinions on the characters of the Loud House, go watch my top 20 favorite Loud House side characters. Top 20 favorite Loud House characters. Yeah. Watch that video. You want to check it out, guys. And if you haven't, check it out. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And yeah, pretty much watch my other episode reviews. They're really good. You want to watch it, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe.